Last month, we took you on a special look inside boot camp, from the arrival at Recruit Training Command to the intense training recruits go through. That 2+ months of training was too much for just one show. So this month, we'll finish our story with a look at battle stations, recruit graduation, and the move on to A School.
Watching them transform from civilians to military members, it gives you a sense of pride. It makes you proud to see somebody that has no experience as far as military life and see them grow. There's a point when you're pushing it, as it were, where you see the light click. It opens up their eyes to a whole new experience.
One place more! I'm tired of telling people to move! I'm tired of telling you to move!
You got 88 of them trying to go on the same page. And you're going to always have a few stragglers that want to be on their own routine or they're not moving fast enough. But you just stay on them. Don't let them. You want them all to graduate and do well, be successful as sailors, so you stay on all of them so they can achieve more than what they've ever done before in their life.
You know, it's about taking care of the sailor. They don't know what their best is. You know, I tell my recruits not to say, "Chief, I did my best," because you don't know what your best is yet.
Holland 008. I like recruits being independent. I like for them to take charge and take care of each other, because that's what they're going to do out in the fleet.
ROCHA 007. 007, Mazaru.
Battle Stations is designed to be the capstone event for the recruits in their time here. They come to battle stations their last week, so they've already been given all of the tools, the time, and the training to get through all of the events, but they haven't really put together all of the things that they've learned. They've done line handling in an isolated training event. They've done firefighting in an isolated training event. They've done some other damage control, egress type work, but battle stations is the time for them to put all of those pieces together and work as a team and take those fundamentals that we've been pushing on them. It's to give a final major test and hurdle to the recruits to see if it worked, to see if the product that we're producing is the basically trained sailor that the fleet needs.
I'm feeling nervous. I'm hoping that I get a team of people that is ready to work together and that remembers everything that we've learned these past few weeks.
I'm just excited to get it over with, because that just means one more step closer to graduation and be able to see my wife a little bit sooner.
I'm really worried about messing up a lot, but I just hope that I can get through the night without failing.
This is the biggest hurdle we have from everything that we learned, and I feel confident in my skills, and I just hope my shipmates do too, to get through this.
I heard it's going to be cold, I heard it's going to be wet, and we're going to be really stressful, but as long as we keep working as a team and keep each other in check, I think we'll be able to get through it.
First thing we do tomorrow morning is the capping ceremony. And that's when we get capped at actual Navy caps. And phone calls again, and that means 2 days till graduation.
Battle Stations actually starts at about 20:30. Start about an hour before that in their compartment where our staff will pre-brief them, and then they'll show up here at the facility. Their first view of it is, for them, their first Navy ship for most of them. It looks like the real thing, it smells like the real thing, and you get a lot of jaw-dropping reactions from them. And they'll start going into everyday shipboard life, things that you would expect to do out at sea. They'll do a lookout watch, bridge watch, things of that nature, just to get them familiar with being on a ship, everyday life. Until about 02 in the morning, which is when it gets interesting. We go into general quarters, and they'll do several different events based on actual naval history. This is the first time they've been without their RDCs for 8 weeks. They've always had someone to rely on, and at this point all they've got is the other recruits to rely on. At first they want to ask you a lot of questions, but we really harp on them to rely on each other and to communicate with each other to get the right answer.
Open that door! Get boots. Hurry up, go.
We want them to walk away with a basic understanding of everyday life in the Navy, so that the first time they go out to a ship, if it happens to be a carrier, if they can navigate the ship, they know how to use a bullseye system. If they have to fight a fire within the first few weeks of being on a ship, they're capable of at least being a hose team member on a fire team. as the night progresses, they start to get used to the ship, they get familiar with it, and they really do, you start to see that transition from civilian to sailor. You start to see that mark where they realize that they're going to survive this, they're going to get through boot camp, and they are going to go out to the fleet and be a Navy sailor.
We all made it. Like, everybody surrounded themselves with success, and now we all graduated together. They gave me a little direction, and gave me a little opportunity to better myself and my family. Give me something that I could say that I was proud of.
Just passing the PFA, passing the final test, just making it through here. You'll never forget it.
Now here it is. Now here it is. Liberty Call.
There's so many things about me that's changed. I would have never thought that I could do all the things that I've done since I've been here.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, lady.
Daddy made it, right? Daddy made it.
We don't make it through. Tell them, we don't make it through. Made it through. They ain't think we gonna make it through. They thought we was gonna make it.
All the smiles, all the tears, all of that, it's all good memories to me because I know that this place right here changed my life forever, so it's all good to me.
By the time I go home, I'm getting out of here.
I got you. That's it? 008?
We, this group here, as a whole, helped each other get through. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if it wasn't for our talks and different type stuff, I wouldn't have made it through.
You here?
It brings this pride, knowing that you helped them get from being civilians to sailors, and hopefully they'll learn from things that we have taught them.
Before you know it, 7 weeks has gone by and you're graduating and moving on to A school. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing the world and traveling and seeing what's out there beyond this.
Good luck.
I want them to take, when they go to fleet, that they could achieve anything, that they'd accomplish anything. They could become, you know, what they want to become. I try to give them some positive feedback so that way when they go out to the fleet, they can become somebody positive.
As long as you go and do your best, you apply 100% of your effort, you will get in better shape. You'll learn a lot of things. Again, boot camp is exactly what it is. It prepares you for the fleet and the Navy.